Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 99 Days Life Coaching. Right. So before we start the session, please help me to share it out, so it can benefit more and more people so that we can avoid and help people to, keep them away from this weight loss advertising trap, okay? So let's get started for today. And yeah, today we are going to talk about can your own brain actually make you fat, okay? So weight gain might actually seem like a belly thing, right? So usually we get fat in the belly itself. So but your brain is actually one of the biggest obstacles to losing. So how you eat, you feel, and as well as how you react, all of that influence whether you gain weight or not. Okay, so here's today I'm going to share with you three most important tips to look into. If you can handle these three things, right, you are kind of like 95% there towards your dream body. Are you excited? Okay, so first let's look into the first thing itself. Right, can you see my slide? Okay, right, good. So first thing itself, yeah, that is the glass half empty mindset. Okay, so I believe you do heard about that. So the glass half empty mindset can be hard on your heart itself. So, but it also can drive poor eating habit. So for your information, weight loss advertising is particularly good at preying on the negative thinking um, habits that many people develop toward food itself. The whole diet industry is designed to play off of making people feel bad about themselves, feel bad about their bodies, okay? So making them think that, they need to spend all the money itself on the diet plan, that doesn't work. So when the diet feel that person, they feel worse about themselves, and the cycle continues and keep continues. Okay, so people often blame about themselves when in reality it is the diet that feels, okay, not the person. Until people break out of the diet mentality, so it is hard to appreciate the body, and no matter what size, for all that it does, okay? So can you see how severe it is, the negativity rule our mind itself, okay? So the second thing is about anxiety actually fuels your needs, okay? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you ever have a big presentation coming up, or you are about to have a difficult conversation with someone you love, okay? So you should try to manage your stress, or you might find yourself, reaching for second or even third helping for your dinner or favorite snack itself. This is often referred to what we call as a stress eating, and this type of behavior is induced by anxiety, and unless addressed, it can be detrimental to that scale both up and down. Okay, so anxiety absolutely affect the diet itself. Anxiety manifests differently in individuals. So some people may find themselves needing to control every ounce of their food they are eating. So others may actually feel, the urge to overeating, and some others may actually totally lose their appetite. So you really have to stop what we call this as a emotional eating itself, okay? So the third one is about your brain turns dieting into fat preservation. So the meaning here is about, there are a lot of myths about weight loss out there. But one thing that's, proving undeniably true is that your brain hate dieting, okay? Yeah, you heard it right. Your brain hate dieting. So in a new study itself, as you can see, on the paper that I put up here, is one of the research, from eLife itself, is a medical journal. Yeah, the researchers actually discover key brain cells actively prevent the body from burning fat when the food is scarce. So, which means when the food is not enough, okay? So the researchers actually put up a theory that we developed this trait when our ancestors needed to survive famines. So, but nowadays, it just means that starving yourself will actually turn your body's fat preservation mode on. Okay, you are turned on the fat preservation mode. One of the findings suggests that a group of neurons in the brain itself coordinate appetite and energy expenditure and can turn a switch on and off to burn or spare calories depending on what is available in the environment itself. So, and one of the clause that I put up here is that, if food is available, then make us eat. And if food is scarce, they turn our body into saving mode and stop us from burning fat. And this is what your brain is doing for you, okay? So after all, the pride won't let you get help. So if you cannot just wrap your head around the right way, so don't be afraid to really ask for help from someone who is prepared to handle whatever is blocking your progress. So breaking the mental cycle of dieting and food fear is tough, and it takes time and it takes practice as well. And with that, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you tomorrow.